Hey Insiders, we've got a very special guest joining us here today who's recently just graduated from our flagship course LMA, which is the Life Mastery Achievers. And she's going to be coming on here today to tell us her story about LMA from start to finish and everything else in between. And just to start us off here today, would you mind telling everybody what your name is and where you're currently based in the world?
Yes, my name is Donna McCall, and I am in the USA, St. Louis, Missouri. So basically, about in the middle of the country.
Fantastic. Donna, thanks so much for coming on here today, for giving us your time. We really do appreciate it. And I guess just diving right into the LMA journey, I'm just curious to know, what would you say was your biggest challenge or struggle that you were facing in your life prior to joining the LMA program?
There were multiple. I'd say the biggest impact on me was and I'm still working through trying to tell myself I can't um I can't do that. Uh Trying to convince myself that if I just kept doing one thing after another after another, that that's that's how I'll get someplace. And all that was just an old mindset.
Mm,
And I've been learning that time has passed now, and I've seen some changes made where I'm starting to give up some things I don't have to do and stop using the word procrastinate works pretty well. That time in a procrastinating way, instead putting it towards my goals. And I've already seen a few changes. I'm actually getting ready to start some parts of a beginning of a business, and it's things that I love. So I don't even want to work some days because I'd rather be working on what I want to do. My work meaning my old job.
yeah.
I'd much rather be working on the things that I want to do. So I feel like I've got an open window now, and I don't feel like I'm stuck back there without. I look at what I was doing before, and I think, golly, I'm worth a lot more than that.
Mm,
So that's
wow.
been my biggest one, is just staying back because I didn't know I could actually go farther and make more out of my life than I'm doing.
Wow.
So,
Wow. And how is that affecting your life, Donna? Like knowing that and how that you were living from that place, how was it affecting you?
well, the funny thing about this whole history of me joining LMA is I got the program for my son. I bought it for my son because he's struggling with a very tight mental prison he's been in for years. And I thought, this just sounds perfect for him. I'm just going to go for it. And he retracted. He said, no, I'm not doing it. So I thought, well, I'm getting emails. I might as well give it a shot. So as I got into it, I started thinking maybe that was the way it was supposed to be, that in order for me to do better with my son, which is part of the problem, is our communication, I can accomplish that myself first.
Wow.
So I'd say this, the difference has been that instead of trying to not just encourage him, but, and I wouldn't really push, but trying to give him the mother thing where you can do this and it's okay. I'm your biggest, fan and all that, that I need to say that about me first. And if I can demonstrate to him that I am working on how great of a person I am, he may take the initiative on his own. And I'm starting to see some changes with that, both of us. So
Wow, beautiful. Thanks so much for sharing, Donna. That's so lovely to hear that you had got it with the intention of giving it to your son. But here we are
absolutely.
sitting having this conversation. And after
Yeah.
you've gone through that experience, Donna, yourself, what would you say surprised you the most or made you the most happiest about the LMA program?
Oh, the amount of camaraderie, the sincerity, uh, the way Tim speaks to us is in no way anything but genuine, truly concerned. He doesn't fake anything. And I've seen some programs where, they're just telling you this because they're just, I want to get you excited. Tim wholeheartedly is there, and that makes you feel so comfortable and trusting. So I feel like it's a trusting environment with other people who are non-judgmental. There's so many out there, and there's always someone that's going to reach out, and I like in reaching out myself. So it feels like I have this giant sort of like net of a bunch of hearts all over the world connected together when
Wow.
I never felt that before.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow. How important has the community been for you on your LMA journey? The people that you've met or the people that you've connected with? How has that played a part in your life?
Well, I would say that so far, I think it's still early, and I got more French. I'm going in the fall to Thailand, so but the connections so far have been there's two or three that we contact each other just to encourage each other. So I'm meeting new people that are like-minded, and I think it's gradually increasing all the time. I'm
Wow.
not, I'm a super busy person. I backyard farm and I have a full-time job and blah, blah, blah. So I don't have a lot of socializing time.
Mm,
So I know I can go there like anytime and there's someone there.
mm,
You guys are all there too at times. Everybody comes in and supports. Love some of the things you guys put on there as well. By the way, I think if there's anything I get a super pleasure out of is watching you and Toma come on with some kind of inspirational fun thing. So yeah, so there's all four. I think it's sort of multifaceted type of community.
wow. Beautiful. And how would you summarize in a few words Tim as like a teacher, trainer, facilitator?
I would summarize Tim as a I want to get this really right. Say it with sincerity too. Um, Tim is a magnetic, gentle, genuine, and caring person who is empathetic towards what other people may be going through, whether he has experienced it or not. He gets it for all of us, and I feel like I can trust him. And my childhood was a very poor childhood, and I don't trust. I've never trusted adults, even when I became one. I had a hard time with that. I trusted him from the minute I started listening, and it kind of gave me a little. I don't know about that, but as I got into the programs, I saw that he was all those things I just said to you. He is genuine. He's caring, empathetic, funny, uh, to the point, and extremely intelligent. He talks without any work, papers or things to look off of. It's just it all comes out of him, and that to me is an absolute treasure of a person. So that's
Beautiful.
kind of how I feel about him. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for sharing. And final question here today, Donna. What advice would you give to someone who is thinking of joining the LMA program? They really want to change their life around and they want to join the program, but they haven't made that full commitment yet. What advice would you give to them?
I would I would say to anyone interested in doing a real transformation where you're on a journey and the journey is given to you in a way so that you understand it visually as a, a positive move forward. I was using the forest as my way to move on from where I am. I think it's a much better program than any others that I've seen or been a little bit a part of because there isn't the push. It's the you want more than you might get in another program. You don't even have to seek it out, it's there. And
Mm,
it's done in an order that I think is extremely comfortable. I can't imagine there being very many people once they start it that would find it unpleasant or not what they would feel comfortable doing. So I think the comfort level's high for anyone. And besides that, you accomplish things as you go. This
mm,
isn't a one week thing. There's no hurry. No one's out there trying to force you. And you learn that you can do it anyway. And wow, what a self and what power empowering kind of words those are to say, I can do this myself. And I feel that that's where Tim's program has more strength.